Whitney, and today I'm going to do a book review on The Unbecoming of Dyer.
So, I thought this book was amazing, and oh my gosh, this will probably become a 5-minute video about how much I adore Noah Shaw. Oh my gosh. So, words. This book had some of the best characters I've read about in a very, 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 very long time. So if I end up getting like really emotional or really engaged in the conversation I'm having with a camera, please give me that. I cannot stress how much I adored this book. First things first, I'll tell you a little bit about this. This is basically about a girl named Dyer, and she wakes up in the hospital not knowing anything about why she got there or what happened or anything. So she's very disoriented, and apparently her 2 friends died in some kind of an accident, but she has no memory of, and so to kind of get away from this and start over, she moves to Florida. And there she goes to a new school, she has a friend or 2, then she meets a guy. And basically from there she and this guy just become really good friends and then end up at the end they're a little bit more similar than she had originally assumed. So that guy is named Noah Shaw, and he is the best, my favorite British person in book history ever. Ever. Now this is a pretty big book. It's about 450 pages, so as you can imagine, it took me a couple, if not a lot of hours to finish, but I was never bored. I think I read about halfway through in one sitting, and that's just because I went to bed halfway through because it was like 1 a.m. And then I finished the rest the next day, and I never once got bored and wanted to put it down. I literally ate my meals with my book in one hand and said food in the other. This could not put it down once I started. I thought it would maybe be okay, but this totally blew out of the water of my expectations. Also, Noah was really hot. The main character, Mara, okay, it's either Mara or Mara, and I can't choose which one to say, so I'm gonna try and say Mara because I think that's what it is, but I might end up, I don't even know. Back to her. She was super, super awesome as a character. I know I already mentioned that a lot of the characters were very well written, but I do believe she was pretty much my favorite, other than Noah. Because she was consistently strong, she never had like a huge mental breakdown like you would assume somebody of her situation would have, and altogether she was just peachy keen as a character. She never was too complainy. Well, she had a soft side, but it never brought her down as a character, and I think she dealt with everything in this book very well for, again, a character that of her situation. Words. Also, Noah was pretty attractive, so let's keep talking about Noah now that I keep bringing him up. But I've already mentioned this, I think 7.84 times, but he was amazing. Oh my gosh. Consistently throughout this book, I was floored by how much of a gentleman he was and how witty he was. And I know he might seem like he's one of those mean Damon Black characters in the beginning, but he completely opens up, and it's so, okay, calm down. It wasn't a very fast progressing romance, which I really enjoyed because typically in young adult novels it's like, boy, girl, hello. And this went really slow, probably due to the fact that they were both just kind of getting used to each other because perfect characters do that. If you follow me on Instagram, you might remember a picture that I posted. I ended up taking a picture of one of the scenes in the books, and it's basically a part where she's saying, I think they're in the car alone together, and she goes into this huge rant about, you don't know what I've been through, and so don't try and help me because I don't deserve it, and then he says, let me try, and I literally, that was the moment when I just hajj hameka. I cannot wait to get my hands on the second book. I don't think I've even been coherent for most of this video because that's how much I love this, but I really, really liked it. Typically I don't do review book video things on books that I'm praising because I'm typically not that good at saying good things about other things because I just, again, incoherency becomes of me. But I could not go on with my life without telling you guys to read this book right now. The only downside this had was that it was a bit confusing toward the end. And I might have to look it up, but all the information got scrambled. There was a big plot twist, and after that, pretty much everything got kind of what? And there were a few events that got kind of random and unrealistic, but otherwise, amazing book.
I love Noah so much. He's my favorite fictional character. Other than Augustus Waters and Adam Kent. I don't know about you, but I think this is a very good use of my birthday balloons from last week. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. I highly recommend this book. If you haven't read it, go do it. And that's about it for this video. So thank you for watching. I'll hopefully see you next time. I know I just got about 100 new subscribers from some shout out I got, which was awesome. If you're new here, hello. I'm really bad at introductions, so let's just keep it at that. But yes, thank you for being here and watching and dealing with my helium voice. But hopefully, why do I keep doing this? Let's do the wave while we're at it. Can't even do the wave. Try again. There we go. My hands are dysfunctional. Have a good day, everybody. Goodbye. Mwah.